May God give justice to Karima.
Wait, my brother. Nobody.
Let me just 1 minute. Let me put Oto on top 1 minute. Just relax. Yeah, go on, keep talking.
Okay. Now, some people are saying it is game work. It is the unplanned work that Karimo is talking. But I can say that it is not a game plan. It is what is happening with them. Karimo is talking without anybody asking him to talk.
Confessing, you mean God is making Karimo to confess?
Yes. Because nobody is pushing Karimo. The Mohbad team is not pushing Karimo. But Karimo is saying something. She's saying something meaningful. My brother. Wait, let me land, please.
No, I wanted to say something.
Wait. Let me say something. Let me say something before you say anything. My TikTok name is Sandra 2000. Please go and note it down. Karimo is the one that is going to give Mohbad justice. Please note it down today. She is going to give Mohbad justice. Go and note it down. My TikTok name is Sandra 2000. Note it down. She will give Mohbad the justice we are looking for. He's not in Mohbad Timo, but he's going to be the one to give him justice. Because she's the one that God is going to use. Write it down today. Because it is only God that can give that guy justice. It is only God. Not anybody. Not Buki Jesse. Nobody. Because the people you are fighting with, they are... I don't know how to rate them. But my belief that guy is going to get that. Even this 2024, everybody will collect. This 2024 is year of collection. Everybody is going to collect this 2020. Write it down today.
What kind of collection? What kind of collection?
They will collect.
Okay, take that side
of that goes for the evil, for those people that killed that guy. They will collect. But Karimo, she's going to be the one to give. But what I'm seeking from
you a pastor, man?
I'm not a pastor. I'm a Muslim. I'm a
okay. Wow.
So I want you to pinpoint each time you come online, each time you want to comment on that guy. Let us know that he is the one that is going to give that justice, and let us wait. He's going to use Karimo. She's talking. She's saying something meaningful. Let's wait and see.
She have delivered a message. I remember that time down Sandra 2000.
But what she says, that is, it makes sense logically. It makes sense logically. What she said is correct and it makes sense. And it's something that me too I have thought of before. Because from the way Karimo is going, Karimo will not have peace. Okay? Karimo doesn't understand herself and she doesn't understand anybody. Whenever something does not go her way, okay, Karimo will be forced to say anything to relieve herself. As Karimo is, if we put big pressure on Karimo because of Wumi, Karimo will confess. Karimo will tell us, I don't want to say I have it like, maybe, I don't want to say like a dream, okay, that I see Karimo telling what killed Mohbad. But it's good that
I agree.
That she's saying, what she said, I concord with it. Karimo knows what killed Mohbad, and she has everything, okay, when it comes to, giving out this information. But she just won't give this information. It's not just because God, but if a good pressure from the public gets to her, believe me, she will confess. She will confess. No matter how much they beg her. Karimo is 50-50. She can go either way. But we have to keep putting pressure. No matter.
And another thing again, they show Karimo love.
And there's one thing, right? I think we can get private investigators that can penetrate Karimo. They can penetrate penetrate there in the US. Go and meet her directly. Find where she is, she lives. Go there and meet with her. And then talk to her in a certain way. Remind her. Exactly.
And Papa, did you see that they stopped dragging her because when she said
she may not give she may not give the information by herself, but she may help the ongoing investigation with a very important yes.
After the position she is now, she needs love.
We have seen that she doesn't care about her mother and she doesn't care about me. We have seen that in action. Yeah, the bond between them is fragile. is very fragile. So if there's anybody
But what
that
her sister did to her, very bad. For recording her, sending it to her family. Very bad.
see, it's just few things you have to do. Oh my God. Oh, that's what I like. At least job is a very good job. If I only want to go there that way, right? I don't want to say some things. There are a few things you will say, okay? And then you will have Karimo will confess. Karimo is the cheapest person that can release the information for Justice for Mohbad, no matter what. Just get her on the spot where she will not be ready to confess it. You know what I mean? I will not talk too much. But just one button will be triggered, and Karimo will give you everything what killed Mohbad. Just one button to be triggered to. Just one button. She will tell you everything.
Because she's the owner of all the information. You know, she's the first person that came out.
Yeah,
So
she would have
she's
asked
aware of everything.
She would have asked Wumi. Wumi would have told her from the beginning. And they would have done the planning together that, okay, then why did you do this? Tell me, I'm your sister. You're crazy. I will not fight for you if you don't tell me what happened. And then that one will say some things to her. And she will use that. She will keep that on top. But later, because Wumi is ungrateful, Wumi is just somebody that, if Wumi was left to the public by herself, Wumi would have confessed. If all these anti-justice were not them, all these stupid people that are supporting her, Wumi would have confessed what killed Mohbad. Whether whoever that was involved, whether her or anybody should have confessed. If everybody pressure her, she will confess. But all of this anti-justice behind her, and the reason why those anti-justice are there is just for one thing with him, Mohbad's property. Everybody who is around this family right now, they want to take part of Mohbad's property. That's just it. Simple. So, I mean, that is it. As in life, one person lost, one person gained. One person gained, the other lost. That's how life is.
And also, people that are also taking property, they don't want to release it too. You know, some people have seized some money, some property.
People owe Mohbad money.
They don't want to. Yeah, so they don't want to resolve anything. They just want Mohbad to be buried so that they continue with their life. You understand? With what they have grabbed. So they have grabbed something. That is the point. It's only Karimo that can bring out. And Wumi will not start coming out.
The Prime Boy knows more than what Prime Boy is telling us. He knows more. Yeah, he knows more than what he's telling us, because if we who are here, we are hearing that Mohbad was stabbed with a poisonous knife. Don't tell me that Prime Boy don't know that Mohbad was stabbed, or that something that killed Mohbad, that he didn't hear it. I mean, I don't want to believe so. It should be the one fighting.
You see that he has started talking now, saying that okay, they were arguing and this is the argument. Did he say?
But they did not finish that argument. He did not finish it.
He will still talk now. Like what that woman said, it's not only Karimo they will use. There are other people that they will use. You know, Bella has not been talking. Bella has been feeling bad. He has not been okay.
Natural. According to those two people, Spendy and Prime Boy, they did not finish their confession, because when they confided in some people, some hosts that recorded them. So what Prime Boy was saying, the person I was listening to that day, I was in a platform. She was saying that, why did you keep that secret? He said, I wanted to wash my friend's back. He said, you want to wash your friend back and you will be going to jail. So speak to what you know. Your friend is already gone, so that you will use it to save yourself. You understand? Because now they are going to wrap everything on your head. He said, something like that. So the host now said they don't want to release those things because Lagos is going to scatter. You understand? They don't want people to go and be fighting. So that's why they want the woman to come out. So Prime Boy have not, because I still went to that platform again 2 days ago to go and listen to how Prime Boy said his own part. So the lady was not happy. She said, these people have not finished their confession, because it's not all of them. It just cost small. Maybe his lawyer told you not to answer, because when Prime Boy was in àrîsè platform, when they asked him something, he said, when Shema was asking something, he said, I can't answer that one. So I said, okay, he has another lawyer now that is asking not to talk. Because what they said that night,
he has spoken to police, he has spoken to Coroner inquest, yet he can't still speak again. There's still something that is not
And there is something because that lady was saying, if they release it, because even Bossman said he's tired, he will just bust everywhere. So the lady was begging Bossman inside last year, about 4 months ago, we should give them some, like we should exercise some patience that they will open their mouth and say, but let the woman come and say it, because they say this, if they release that something, they come and bad, they will fight to bust everywhere. So the cocoa, prime boy not talk again.
Let me say something. I remember that time Yeye Kudi was on live, like is it last year or early this year? He said what he heard. That is what Spendi and Prime Boy told her. She cannot say it out. I don't know if you get. And at the same time, there is another time again.
It's true.
She also said something. Yes, and she also said something that if anything happened to these boys, then who will rescue them? Who will go and pay them again? So they should leave them alone. I don't know if you get. They know everything, but if they talk, they will track them. So they don't want to talk. They need safe hand. With the way Yekudi talk, you understand? That means
the thing is very deep, man. It's very deep.
Yes,
it's not that simple.
She already explained everything to Yeye Kudi. She know.
And not only her. I think Weston was among. Weston also know. About almost 5 people. Not that 5 people that have the record.
Let me quickly educate people again. Okay. Because I don't know, it's like they lie a lot in other platforms. And the people where I see all these platforms that give update, who don't take time to analyze things to people, who just give update. They are the one that destroy people's mental health. Yeah. They don't care about people's mental health. They give them fake hope. They make you wait for nothing. Now, when it comes to a crime, every crime starts, with the police, okay? After a person has committed a crime, the first person that comes in is the police and declare that person a suspect. If they have to find 1 or 2 things that the person have done, and then they declare the person a suspect. They detain the person. When they have sufficient information, if the information is not strong enough, they will put you on bail. But if the information is strong enough, the police will be the one to send you to court. Anything crime, it is only the police that can send you to court. Okay? Now, if police don't catch you, arrest you, and send you to court, you don't have any business in the criminal court. People keep saying that Coroner inquest is not a court. Coroner inquest, if Coroner inquest don't do findings, if police don't do findings, then the case is not going to court. Like the case of Sylvester. Why didn't it go to court? It was collapsed. Because they don't have sufficient evidence. People should understand that the Coroner inquest must gather sufficient evidence and pass it to the DPP. DPP will see that it is strong enough to be carried on from there. That's the public prosecution. The director of public prosecution must see that the case is heavy enough to go to court. They are the one who decide whether the case should proceed or not. So when people keep lying to you that must they release all the secret now, you have to release secret now so they can arrest them. If you don't arrest them right now, release secret, then the case is dead. You don't just go to court. We go to court showing that this is why we are bringing you here. But those things that can make us take you to court, when you don't say it here, then we are not taking anybody anywhere. They don't just take people to court. Sorry. Women don't have any business in the court as things stand. Women will never be taken to the court. So far, they have no evidence to even take her to court. You have to find one thing that she has done and then pin her, then take her to court.
Hello, Paparazzi.
Women can only be a witness in the court.
Paparazzi.
Please wait 1 minute. Women can only be a witness in the court.
Good evening, everyone.
Please wait now. Someone is speaking. You are just saying good evening. Let me just stop. Women can only be a witness in the criminal court. If the case gets to the criminal court, people should learn this. I'm tired of every time Coroner inquest is not court. If Coroner inquest, okay, like now, Coroner inquest don't know what killed Mohbad. They have not decided yet, but the pathologists don't know what killed Mohbad. If Coroner inquest check left, check right, and cannot find the reason why Mohbad died, and they collapse the case, what will you do? You don't just take people to court. It's the police that have the constitutional right to prosecute a case. To know this. Okay? So we have to do everything right now, either in the inquest or within the police level. All the evidence that is sufficient enough to bring suspect that will take to court must be available. If you have anything that will help us take them to court, if you don't have it, then the case is gone. So let us keep that at the back of our mind, please, before we begin to open mouth. Let us wait until we get to criminal court. Which criminal court? Is it you that will take somebody to criminal court or police? Police must do something before they take you to criminal court. Now go on, Benry.
Oh, good evening. Good evening, everyone. I want to use this media to appreciate everyone fighting for justice for Mohbad. You guys are doing a great work. And
so,
God,
that's what I was saying. So we should just learn all of these things. Please don't bring that person up. Let that person go to bed. That person is feeling sleepy. So that is just it. Okay? It is, we have to learn how to fight, how to win. It's not easy to win a serious case. I mean, anyway, this is a serious case. It's a case whereby those who commit the crime don't want to go down for it. They think that it's
Let me tell you how court work. Me, I go to court. Let me tell you how court work. You see,
how do
like
you take
everything Coroner was doing, like spending was saying, Bramboy was saying, when they go to high court, that is the time they're going to.
Who will take them to? Wait. Relax.
But then I went to court now. Let me explain.
Relax, please. Who will take them to court?
Huh?
Who will take Wumi to court?
All of them. They need to, police
Why?
people, like, they need to stand
Who will
against.
take them to court? Who will take them to court?
Papariano, can I ask you a question?
Hey, don't ask me a question. Who will take Wumi to court? I'm asking a simple question so that I will answer.
Is it they committed a crime? Baba won't take them to court?
It doesn't work like that, okay?
Papariano, okay, let me ask you one. Nigeria, they don't have police headquarters.
Listen, we are not an update platform here, we are an analysis platform. If you don't know what is going on, you stay, you learn. We have criminal case and we have civil case. This is a criminal case. It's about what killed Mohbad. It's an offense against the state. This is not an offense against Mohbad father. Even if Mohbad father is not interested anymore, this will not stop the state. The state will continue. They will follow their procedure. And the procedure is to investigate, have a lot of reasons. They will find out the motive why those crimes were committed and find out the people that were connected to that crime and prosecute them. And put their findings together, send it to the DPP. The DPP will vet on it, and then to be sent to the court for hearing. Just like the case of Arifa. The case of Arifa, as things stand, is a criminal case. The case could have been a civil case. If the real offender decide to, take the case to court civilly, but the person reported them to the police. So police went through investigation. That's why you see that they are suffering from section 374 and 375 of the Criminal Act, and also Cyber Crime 2015 section 24. That is a three crime that is the police that prosecuted that Arifa and Veron case. That's the sections of law that was quoted by those police. So anything that has to do with a crime, the police only need to investigate very well, gather their evidence, send the case to the DPP. Then from the DPP to get to court. As things stand, Wumi is not going to any criminal court. Let everybody open their ear. Open your ear and hear very well. Baba Mohbad cannot just take anybody to court. It doesn't work like that. There are cases in which you can take people to court. Case of killing somebody of death, you can't take a person to court. You have to report to the police, who will investigate whether truly the person did that thing that you are talking about. If the person did not do it, police will free them, and there's nothing you can do. If it is a case of maybe someone owe you money, okay, that one you can take it to court straightly. For example, the case of embalming, again, you cannot take case of embalming to court straightly. It doesn't work like that. In the case of embalming, you still have to go to investigation. That's what they call it, the coroner's law. It's a crime. We call it a crime. It is not just like a crime against you. It's not like someone is owing you something or damages. There's no damages here. It's a crime against the state, because it's the law of the state that was violated. Okay? So we should learn to know what is a crime against the state and crime against individuals. So these things, people don't get educated on these things, and they give them fake hope, telling them that, don't worry, Wumi should not speak now, Spending should not speak now, and all of them will be packed to court. Who tell all of them will be packed to court? Only those that the police feels like they have evidence to take to court, that they will take to court. Then when those ones get to court, if we are lucky enough, those ones will, if those ones can rope, they have the chance to rope Wumi, and they do not rope Wumi. Why? Because of bribe. If they get to court, if things become tougher for them, and then they feel like they should, rope Wumi, Then, if they point a finger at Wumi, Wumi will still go through the police again. It doesn't. You can't just take a person to court just because somebody point a finger at them. In police, we have to investigate the person again and confirm that thing, and then follow the due procedure, charge the person of that crime, and then arrange court for trial for that person. So the way you understand that's the procedure.
Papa.
Otherwise, you just.
So are we going to say? Okay, so are we going to say that the police, which represent or constitute the executive branch of the government, has what it takes or the capacity to obstruct justice?
Yes. Now, in the case of Funshaw Williams, the police are the one that damaged that case. Don't forget that Justice Adebayo, he said the police, in your preliminary report, you said that one of the suspects used the phone of the deceased to make a call. Why didn't you bring the findings? The findings, like the call logs, the messages that the person used, like, let me say I come to you, like I die. After I die, you use my phone. You're supposed to be my bodyguard. Who did you use my phone to call to inform? And what was the content of that call? Who did not do that finding? That's the case of Funshaw Williams. So that's why they say the court is always fair. Court, there's justice. But to destroy a case, just let the police destroy the police are the one that can destroy a case. If police don't destroy the case, if the case get to court, there's nothing court will do. Court will only read law. Court will follow law. The court, it's not a tool for anybody. Where you see lawyer, even the small lawyer that is not even sound enough, will win the case when you get to court. Let the evidence be visible. Once the evidence is strong enough, you win the case.
So okay, so if we say we live in a system of checks and balances in which we have three branches of government, then how is there any law or statute that checks?
Is this fourth man? This fourth man?
Yes, this fourth man.
Wow, it's a second account.
Yeah, that account got he got so many I know this all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the thing. People should learn to know that it is the police that are killing this case as things stands right now. They are the one that are the major problem of this.
So I was like, what if, because if we are in this system of checks and balances in which everything is balanced according to the system that we are now, are there any statute, laws, or some regulations in place that regulates the excesses of each branches of government to prevent them from abusing the powers that they have? Because
as far as I know, Section 4 of the Police Act says it is the duty of the Nigerian police to prevent and to detect all crimes. Prevent and to detect all crimes, and to protect life and property of the citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Is the most quoted, sections by the...
Okay. So what in the case in which the police is unable? What in the case if the police or the law enforcement is unable or unwilling to prosecute or to investigate?
First, for you to know that they didn't do very well, it means you have evidence that you have solid evidence. Let's say, for example, right now in this particular case, the IPO that is investigating the case is really not cooperating. Okay, there are other. We have hierarchy. Okay, we have the state, we have the federal. You can take the case to the federal. Like in this case of embalming, is treated in zone 2, which have more, precedence over the Alagmo, right? Where is it Panti? No, Panti. I think it's Panti. Yeah, Panti is the state, while Alagmo is federal. So Alagmo has more precedence over Panti. So, but at the end of the day, it is still the police that the evidence that you have on that case will be given to. You can't just take a case to the court, a criminal case to the court straight. Or you can file it to the DPP. You can file it to the DPP. If you don't want to put it.
But it's still a puzzle, because if the police has the powers to...
You know the DPP? You know the DPP, right?
That's the director of public prosecution.
You can send it to the DPP, because the DPP are the one who determine whether it's solid enough for prosecution. So the police are not seeing the evidence. You can pile it up. Same way the Coroner inquest will pile up whatever they've got, they will send to the DPP. Police, whatever they've got, they will send to the DPP. Whatever you've got, you can send to the DPP. The DPP
there's too much power to the police then, because if the police can mess up a case and then or conceal the evidence, or decide not to pursue a case because of political or monetary reasons, then there's so much power for the police, and that means that the system is not balanced in that case.
No, I mean, if the police is not seeing, that's what I just said. I mean,
because normally there's something that the police should have done immediately after the death of Mohbad. They should have gone to the house and called on the place of forensics immediately. And they should have also granted the man the grant of not granting Baba Mohbad. The police report was not found. It was not it doesn't make any sense. It's not founded. There was no reasons. They said they didn't give him the police report as they're supposed to, so that the cops could be placed in the morgue for for the right investigation to be made. And we can see that from the account of the CTC, the conflicting account of Wumi and Adura and the likes shows that there needs to be more. The police should have stepped up the investigation in that direction, but there's an unwillingness and an unableness on the part of the police to actually do their work and investigate, because we know cases like this that are more complex, in which the police actually did their job quite well. So if we say that the police has the right to show willingness or unwillingness to pursue the case, then there's too much power for the police. There's too much power for the law enforcement in that case. It's not balanced.
Crocodile, in every country on this planet, okay, the police have the power. In every country, America, Nigeria, whatever, UK, they've got the power. Now, the point is, I understand that it actually is lopsided, okay, because in this Wumi case or Mohbad case, okay, they can make or break. The police can wake up tomorrow and make us win this case. At the same time, they can make us lose this case. Papa is right. Whatever evidence you submit to the DPP, they will check it. Is it big enough? Is it good enough? And then they go to the courts. The police they've got this. You can't take that power away from the police, because they need to investigate, get evidence, whatever. It's the police. This case rests on the police. So Papa is right, and I get your point as well. I want to fuck her up from day one. But whichever way, we can still do it.
Okay. So what I want to say is this. Okay, I get what you're saying now. So, what in this instance now, we have an instance in which the police is showing some unableness and unwillingness to pursue a case. Are we not going to say that if the police they have the monopoly of being corrupt? Like, if the police is corrupt, then they can get away with it, because the police are also human beings and they are subject to the instruments of the state. So are we going to say that if the police show some unwillingness and unableness to pursue a particular or to investigate the case, then this is the corrupt sacrosanct?
Don't forget that the DPP is also there.
So now we need to petition the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State, because what they've done is erroneous. The crime scene is still there. It's not been sealed up. So we need to take legal action against the Commissioner of Police. That's what we need to do. It's up to the legal team. See, this case, I keep telling people, you are corrupt, you whatever. When people come after you, you give up. You got no choice. Papa now, they flex muscle. If I come after Papa, we'll come after, let's go after these people. But it's not up to me. It's not up to you. It's the legal team. Petition the fucking Lagos State Police Command, whatever.
As a matter of fact, there was a time that I have a petition against them. I mean, demanding them to do some rightful thing, and the petition is still there, still pending. And we were waiting to see the autopsy report. If the report doesn't favor us, and then see whether police will address some basic issues, like we talk about this case of going to forensic, whatever. So in this particular case, the police must do forensic. We will not let it slide without having to check their call logs. The police must submit it. Police will not just go and do one or two things and bring one or two calls and say, they didn't use from me, because they can manipulate the case. That's the thing. But now, which intelligence have we got on our own side? That is why on our own side too, our own PI who have good grounded information on all of those things should be active to check and balance. Imagine by now we don't have pathologists that we are working with. We don't have the PI that we are working with. Whenever you talk, they will say it's available. Don't worry. Slowly, time will pass. That's why I said that. I expect, as things stand right now, if we are talking, we should be saying that our pathologists that we've got, they have said this and this and this and this so far. The investigators that are on ground have also attended to this and this, and you don't tell us the name, but don't tell us things done so far.
Papa,
when you tell us things done so far,
that is for the next inquest in June.
I mean, we should be referring to them to know that to know their presence, to know whether they are there or not. Let's know our
Can you just say,
they are involved in what?
alright, so let's just say that the toxicology and autopsy part is one of the 1,000 ways to determine the cause of death. We also have other means through which investigation could be done, in which the cause of death could be ascertained or could be investigated. Number one, phone forensics, DNA, fingerprints, and also we also have the CCTV camera.
No. You are getting things. You're getting twisted. Like there are four evidences that can be used to. That is admissible in court. Documentary evidence, physical evidence. Documentary evidence, that is what is documented, that is brought by the autopsy and all of this medical whatever. Okay, that is it. Because with the documented evidence, the pathologist will come and read it out. That is the documentation what they have that killed Mohbad as their profession. While physical evidence, for example, knife. Okay, if any knife was seen carrying the DNA of anybody in that house and that has Mohbad blood, if they investigate it and see all of those things, it's an evidence that somebody was stabbed by that knife, and they're going to find out to see whether it was used on who and who was it used on. So that's an evidence. We call that physical evidence or real evidence. So anything audio, video, weapon, they all fall under physical or real evidence. And that is the number one evidence, okay, in any court. So we have documented evidence, then we have testimonial evidence. Whereby we have witnesses who were there, who saw what happened, okay? Now, for example, let me say, for example, 3 persons in that house comes to say that they want to speak their truth, that it was Wumi that poisoned Mohbad. And they gave convincing testimony before the court, even if there is no camera in that house, even if autopsy fails, because the doctors would have shown that yes, that even if such poison was used to kill somebody, that they don't have what can diagnose it, that the 9 days that Mohbad spent on that on the grave, that would have faded out of his body. Okay, that it is possible that the person died. They must not necessarily see that poison there. Sure, you get, because in some cases, not all of this, not all cause of death can be established, but the coroner, doing careful, cross-examination, they are able to corroborate every other kind of evidences, because, as I said, we have descriptive evidence, we have testimonial, we have documentary, we have physical. So any of this evidence can, okay, if somebody is coming right now and say that I was there, okay, and we made poison Mohbad, and that injury that it was poisoned, okay, do you think that this will be used as a cause of death? Autopsy don't need to show us. They will automatically use that as a cause of death of Mohbad. That is what we stand forever. Anywhere in the world.
Hello. Okay, so who are those responsible? Who are those responsible for the obtaining of the physical evidence? My point is, I feel that the police should have cordoned off. That's the reason why the police should be able to respond to issues like this, because what they do is they cordon off the area so they can obtain these evidences as much as they can.
Yes.
Some other investigation, and also, if possible, take the forensics and fingerprints of the eyewitnesses and witnesses, or those who are around the area when the incident happened. And this didn't take place. That is why we finger the police for something that we suspect to be like some kind of complicity and some, reluctance by them to actually do their job. So I get what you're saying on one side, but the thing is, if the police fail to do their job in this case, I'm not going to say that just because the police fail to do their job, we are not going to say
we who know the right thing, should be pressing them to do it. You see, that's what I'm saying, that if we have information, I expect, like that lady who came to, this is one of the times that you see people will say something, I will be agree. I hardly agree things that will not for them about. I will not agree. I'll kick it out. But what that lady came to say about Karimo, I fully concur with it. This has nothing to do with spirituality. The weak links, okay? If you look at Karimo has what it takes to give just from Mohbad, tell us some things. We should be having people working with Karimo directly, from Baba teams, trying to reach Karimo in whatever ways, okay, to create relationship with him, to ask Karimo informations, okay? Because in that Karimo adverse, Karimo said that, that if I tell Oba Mohbad, if I call Oba Mohbad, in fact, tomorrow, if you guys don't stop to drag me, I will come to Oba Mohbad. Okay? And again, she said, if Wumi will open her mouth, if Mohbad mother will open her mouth and say something, Wumi life will be destroyed. And don't forget that Mama Mohbad said, Wumi has baked me, and I have forgiven her.
Hello, sir. Hello.
That's something the police should have looked into.
Let's quickly hear from Happy Day, and then we'll bring everybody in the so that we can have.
Yes, you are right. As a chairman said earlier, except the petition, the commissioner of police in Lagos State, that is where the justice can come out. Because now, not that there is nobody, there are many who wants to come out to say this is what happened, this is what happened, but they are scared that all stations are settled. And if this thing continue like this, I am not a prophet. If this thing continue like this, and the legal team, our legal team, do not petition Lagos State to a commissioner of police, I'm telling you, this matter we died of.
Exactly.
That is exactly this matter we died of.
Put the police on the in fact, this prayer is just all the things my leg is doing. They would have go by leg. We should take a contact.
If people see that there is failure on the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, I'm telling you, many will come and witness what they know about Mohbad. I am telling you this, but people are scared now because of that Oba that is involved. That is the major problem.
Don't forget that it's
Commissioner of Police. I'm telling you, before 1 month is interval, the matter will come. The matter will be settled.
Happy day. Happy day. Wait. Thank you. See, that Oba Said has got no power. But the guy Natinubu boy, the Oba on his own, he's got no power. But Natinubu boy. So we need to understand that. Natinubu boy. That's why Asorok is silent on this Mohbad case. Remy is not talking. Tinubu is not talking. Said.
I know that.
Natinubu boy.
Police were just doing the whole matter.
In a case like this, the opposition parties would have make it political. They would have come to it, but we don't know how to play politics in Nigeria.
We need to approach Obi.
I beg we need to approach Obi. We come to him. Didn't you know about the case? You won't tell me as big as this Mohbad case. Obi don't know about it. He didn't be them.
I don't know.
No, we are not being approached.
There is no top politician in Nigeria does not know about it. I was in Abuja last week when I was discussing with
everybody is aware of this case. Everybody is aware of this case.
To protect your photo, let me shock you. I was in Abuja last week when I was discussing with this man in the head sector. He was talking about Mohbad issue. He said, I am following one thing on TikTok now about this Mohbad case. I don't even know how people are doing. I was shocked. Because I never believed that that's also such a person can do.
If your network is not good, let those
you come up and say, I'm talking about what how the Lagos State is doing this. Say if this their state in Kaduna, say this will come up. They would have turned to riot. At least will have come out, but because that I'm telling you to reality. And that's why at times I don't want to follow it to Ibadan extent. Because I don't see if everything from the day one, if you look at by now, if their work if police is to do their job, by now, those 3 people or 4 people that were with Mohbad before he died should be in cell. Be in detention now, querying them. Are you telling me now that if it is Wumi that dies, Mohbad will have been in jail by now? I'm telling you, irrespective of what beauty they get to the root of the root cause of the problem. Just because the guy is nobody.
Because Wumi is their
It's a coincidence. If you see the kind of people names that were surrounded by this woman, okay, look at Just Lover, you don't know who owns it. Yabo Joe is there. Davido is there sending 2 million. We don't know how will we get to call Davido? Was it their link? Oba Elegushi? Wait now. We could run our things now. Okay, when you look at all of these guys, these are the ones you know. You see, let me mention the ones that we can see. They are the ones that we cannot see. The one we can see. We say Yabo Joe is there, Toto Dike is there. Okay? We have This Lover is there. We have Cubana Chief Priest is there. We have Davido is there. Okay? We have Naramali is there, Sam Larry is there, Oba Elegushi is there. Okay? Now, just with the ones we know, maybe I'm missing one or two names again. Okay? With these ones that we know, think of what kind of job do they do first in this country. Alright? Then after that, how did Wumi connect to them? In fact, even see Abu Ebed. Wumi even bring in Abu Ebed. You understand? when you look this kind of persons that Wumi is dealing with, then you understand why all of these anti-justice guys that used to come to my platform here, you can see it clearly. These guys are either groups of drug dealer cartels, okay, like errand boys who deliver drugs up and down, and or groups of prostitutes or groups of cultists. Okay, this case is mixed with every big man is bringing their boys here. You understand? As in, like all those boys, guys, anti-justice coming. One thing I see in them is that they have a chairman, just like this lover. You don't know who are operating it. All these guys coming here is because we have destroyed this lover. It's no longer functioning again. So they open their machines. Oh yeah, you guys should go and meet them one-on-one. So they unleash them to come around and begin people, confusing us on the case, whatever. They know what to do, but they are following order. Order is what they are. So you see, this is like this. Again, our voices are too big. It's mighty. It's not. I mean, it's not something that they cannot balance it. So that is the thing. But we can defeat them. We can defeat them.
Yes. If the legal team should petition Lagos State Commissioner of Police, I am telling you, bro, if the legal team should petition Lagos State Commissioner of Police, I am the one to get to the federal. Do you know that there are some Hausas that are angry about this matter? They just want, the man said, well, I want let's say to Kaduna State governor, say, if they can push this matter to federal, say, I am telling you, many people are there now, they are waiting that.
Happy the place. I mean, here we don't do those things now. I mean, there's nothing there's nothing Abuja can do in this case. You go to Abuja, Tinubu is in Abuja, and the headquarters of Abuja is in Lagos, Alagmo Police Station. Okay, no, sorry, I mean, you have federal police station in Lagos State, Alagmo. The embalming case is in federal. Those that embalm Mohbad is in zone 2. Are you aware of that? Hello? Yes, now, federal is the one handling this embalming now. That of Panti, that one is what killed Mohbad, that's what they're investigating. But the embalming in particular is the Alagmo police station that is investigating it. And that is where the Russia went to lie. He went to lie that his Instagram was hacked, that he never embalmed. And again, when you're talking about Abuja, is it not that same Abuja that Buhari was, and headsmen were disturbing people in this country? This country is man no man. Forget about Hausa. It's not about Hausa. Even if a Hausa man is there, okay, if Hausa man have hand in Mohbad's death, that Hausa man will look the Hausa man, the case will collapse. So nobody should stop bringing tribe or no tribe. It's man no man that is giving us.
Yeah, actually a lot of people talking about, trying to emphasize the whole thing and make it look like Yoruba people. I mean, that's the nature of how the cases in Nigeria. It is man on man, because even in the north they have it worse.
Well, yeah, in this country when headsmen were destroying everywhere. I don't know that you guys were here in Nigeria. See, do everywhere. I mean, farms. There are not many people that are close to me that their farms were destroyed. People that die in the hand of all these guys' persons. If you go to Barakbat, people die. I mean, almost every day at the time. But Sunday go out to come out.
Can I correct a notion here?
So that
sorry. Can you hold on, please? Okay, sorry. I want to correct a notion. Okay, before I came up to the panel, Papa made a point that as it stands, Wumi may not go to criminal court. That is wrong. That is wrong. 100% wrong. Because as it stands now, that medical report that says we can't actually ascertain the cause of death puts the evidence to the house. She was the last person that saw Mohbad alive.
Stop. Wait,
let me finish. Negligence.
Get things fixed now. You see, we can't fit people with rubbish. That's the thing. It's not about emotions, okay? The question you should ask yourself, who takes people to criminal court? Go on. Who took Arifa and Veron to criminal court? Is it themselves? Is it the offender?
Police and DPP.
So now, on what charge? If police don't find this thing you are saying with emotion, if police don't see it to take Wumi to court, who will take Wumi to court? Go on.
Papa, wait. See.
And there's no evidence.
Wait now. See.
No, we have the law. The law, what is saying, I understand what he's saying. Okay, the law says there's a doctrine in this country. The last person seen with the disease bears full responsibility. That's what it is.
Thank you.
But now, if I'm the police, I will arrest Wumi on 2 counts. Negligence.
No, wait. This case has gone to Coroner. See, the job of the Coroner is to find out who died, how did he die, who killed him. Okay? Now, as it stands now, okay, based on all the...
No. Sorry. Hey. It's not the job of the Coroner to find who killed anybody. That's the job of the police. The police are the one that can arrest
Okay.
Coroner doesn't arrest anybody. They can only establish
What is the duty of the coroner? I'm asking you.
The duty of the first coroner inquest is a judiciary inquiry into the death of a person to establish how the person died, what time he died, and where the person died.
That's it.
I didn't say who. I didn't use the word who. Who now caused the death is the job of the police upon investigation. Police will investigate that person through several means to connect that person to the crime. Coroner won't just want to see how this person died. That's why they said that everything said in the coroner inquest will never be used in any criminal court. Are you aware of that in the coroner, in the Lagos coroner law? That whatever you will witness, whatever you as a witness says in the coroner inquest, there is no court on earth that can use it. No criminal court can use it.
Yes, I know. What I'm saying to you now is that, okay, as it stands, okay, the medical report came back stalemate. Not here, not there. That means the focus goes back to the house. As we speak now, okay, Wumi is the main issue here. Main suspect. Because, listen, she was the last person that saw this guy alive.
Yes, man. You see, there's one thing you are failing to understand, and I keep telling this even yesterday, and I don't know, maybe you are going to other platforms, and when they speak these things and it confuses you again, let me take time to tell you this again, okay, the way it works. Now, as things stands right now, okay, we have 5 suspects in the list of the police, and it still stands on shaking. And these 5 suspects, according to the police, they have established ground. 2 of them, which is Naamali Samlari, is a case that has nothing to do with the death of Mohbad. But they are still checking whether there's potential link. While the remaining other 3, they are linked to the cause of death of Mohbad. For example, as things stand right now, no matter what Prime Boy says, okay, police have gathered evidence which they think is supported by some witnesses that Prime Boy fought with Mohbad, that he causes injury. As things stands, 1, they have a standing to take Prime Boy to court. 1, the suspected spending of conspiracy with the nurse to kill Mohbad. As things stands. Thirdly, the nurse has confessed by herself that after she gave Mohbad ceftriaxone, that there was an anaphylaxis shock. And don't forget, the coroner inquest, the pathologist on a few days ago, also confirmed that they can't ascertain the cause of death of Mohbad, but they suspect anaphylaxis. Don't forget, they use that word, that it might have been anaphylaxis shock. That is cardiac arrest. But now, in this case, we have coroner giving us half answer. We have the nurse have confessed to the police. Police are the one who prosecute the case to court, to court. So, as things stand, it doesn't matter what coroner brings to the police. Police was expecting to see whether they will get more evidence from the coroner that they can use. Police too can investigate the case without coroner. Coroner must not be involved in all that. You have to understand this. Do you understand that? Yeah. So, as long as police must have confessed to the police that it was her action that killed Mohbad, she's still at that risk.
Papa, relax, okay? Stay, listen. Let me talk now. Wait. Papa, wait. Don't forget, okay, that the answer to all this puzzle we're looking for, Wumi came out and said, I know what killed Mohbad. I don't want to talk. So Wumi is the main. See, she said it.
Assumption. Stop assuming. You don't have evidence here, please. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Oh my goodness.
I want to understand what you're going to say.
Let me ask you a question. We have somebody here that gives you series of events that happened before Mohbad died, and somebody just said, "I know what killed Mohbad." Okay, they asked how. The person still have to. If police arrest me today, we may still have to tell them how Mohbad died before they will detain her. Not just I know how and they will take her to court. It doesn't work like that. No.
Exactly. She said it. Arrest her.
You are correct. No matter how it may be, the police have to arrest Wumi for because after the OT, that is when they hand over down, they can take it to court. Without that,
established how Mohbad died, they need it as an evidence to the court. No court will sentence her. They don't know how it connects to her. In the case of Funsho Williams, I keep saying it. Funsho Williams, the coroner inquest, even brought a result. Okay, that Funsho Williams, because Funsho Williams was tied, there was sword by his side, and there was like a rope to a hanging. Okay. So when coroner did their findings, he said this man was strangled to death. That the knife you saw there, the tying, whatever, is camouflage. They are trying to confuse whatever. That this person was strangled to death. And now there were some police that were his bodyguard. Those police that were his bodyguard were arrested. One of the police used his phone, used the deceased phone to make a call. Okay, so there were 6 suspects that they suspect in the killing of Funshaw Williams. Now they took these people to court without solid evidence. Now upon prosecution, the prosecution team, they tried their best to, say because they were there, they quoted the law, the last person seen in the crime scene is the one that bear full responsibility. And the defendant, okay, like the defendant of the suspect, the lawyer defending those suspects, also brought his own argument, okay, and said these people, they are innocent. And at the end of the day, the Justice Adebanjom, this is how he ruled when he collapsed the case. He said in their preliminary report that they said that one of these suspects used the deceased phone to make call. Why was the call log not brought as an evidence? The police could not bring the call logs. That's why the judge collapsed that case and free all of them. Go and check why the suspect of.
Wait. Listen. You can't compare this case to that of Funshaw Williams. Okay. Now I put it to you. Now, okay. I ask you now.
Tell me any murder case in Nigeria prosecuted without evidence, without what killed the person. They just sentenced the person.
Relax. Let me put it to you now. In the case of Funshaw Williams, okay, the autopsy and toxicology, was there a result?
There was a result.
There was a result, right?
Yes, strangulation.
In the case of Mohbad, was there a result?
Unascertained, no result.
Thank you. Listen, relax. In the case of Mohbad, the cause of death is unknown. As it stands now, we believe as it's unknown, which means the focus goes back to the people he was with.
You don't understand. As it is now, it is still on the coroner to establish a cause of death that will be used as a valid evidence anywhere, any court.
Okay, wait.
Coroner will establish the evidence. Coroner will establish the evidence from what Wumi has told them.
Now, listen. As of today, now, from the evidence from Prime Boy, spending whatever, he points to the house. He died in the house. Wumi is the manager of the house. She is the prime suspect. So don't come here and say, oh, Wumi's... No!
According to she's the prime suspect. According to you?
Oh, okay. According to you, who is the suspect?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I said there's one thing you have to understand. That no matter what me and you say here, if we don't have good police investigation, according to the police, as things stand now, hearing what Prime Boy say, they should be arresting Wumi and be interrogating her and seeing...
No, they can't. There's a coroner inquest. That has to finish before they can arrest her.
Police is still investigating. Nothing have to finish. Police is still investigating. Police find any changes anytime. I mean, a statement of the...
Alright, so you said something. Papa, and you said, as it is now, that the police have what it takes to put Prime Boy to charge Prime Boy to court. And that's what you said, right?
By what? Police do what?
You said, as it is right now, that the police have what it takes to charge Prime Boy to court.
That's what I'm saying, as it stands right now. Prime Boy is the suspect. They are not taking that statement, that tag off him. He's still a suspect.
But he's a suspect.
Yes. And as it still stands now, Prime Boy is still going to the state to sign because it's under bail.
But the account that was taken down by the police was not as a result of any investigation. It was a result of interrogation. And it's not this account of witness and eyewitnesses.
The police have gathered their own evidence, and you are saying whatever. Let me take an example now. Something happened somewhere. Where is the noise coming from now? I mean, someone is doing important. It's stopping now. Let's say, for example, now we are 5 here, all right? And something was done by one of us, but because 4 of us are friends, okay, only you, we are your enemy, and then we lie that you are the one who did it. The 3 of us said you are the one who did it to that person. Only you are standing and saying, I didn't do it. Police will say, come, you guys speak for court. Police will listen to that 3 because of that 3, okay? But if it depends on their investigation too, if they do thorough, let me say they do thorough investigation and they work with the medical and they can establish the cause of death, what can exonerate